Hello everyone, it's a pleasure for me to stay here talking to you. My name is Gilberto, and the topic that I want to discuss is probably one of the most important places of our daily life, or home sweet home, but not about the things that we adore of the indoors, rather about the things we hate about the doctors. Specifically, I'm going to expose the deficiencies around my home. This is the top 5 of the troubles of my community and how to confront them. Number 5. I guess that we're going to dinner the same that yesterday. Again, this point is certainly personal that I consider that there is no culinary diversity, especially at night, where the only option to eat are tacos. Don't get me wrong, I love them, but sometimes I wish to prove another dishes. The solution number 1, the savior roads on 2 wheels. Today, we can enjoy of an advantage compared to our ancestors. Now we get the possibility to order food by different apps like Uber, TV, or Rapid and enjoy varied kind of menu. Solution number 2, the nocturne market. Another option is certainly an idea to develop. Talking with the administration, the neighborhoods could propose to create a night food market. It will be a great way to solve this trouble and a good business opportunity. Solution number 3, prepare for the food apocalypse. This is about prevention and it's the suggestion to buy a food pantry and cook your own dinner. This will be even a cheaper option than if you buy food in a restaurant. Come on to the number 4. If we drive better, we arrive earlier. Easily, this is a trouble that affects to the entire city. I am talking about the traffic jam. At the morning or at the evening, it's some stressful and have an impact to the efficiency and productivity of the citizens. Not to mention the impact on environmental pollution. Solution number 1, building the tomorrow today. This is a long-term solution as it consists in promote and build a better road infrastructure, repave the streets for a best way to drive around is some difficult but not impossible. Solution number 2, the omnibus to the rescue. Sincerely, every day more and more cars are on the street, which is equivalent to more and more jam. If we talk about the space, 2 cars, which occupy the space equivalent to a bus, can only carry about 10 passengers. Meanwhile, the bus can carry a most of 13 passengers. So if more people use the public transport, the streets won't have an excessive number of cars. Solution number 3, pedaling to your destination. One of the more effective and healthy transportation is a bike. And not only that, it's a deal for overcoming traffic. So I propose to promote the use of a bike, taking advantage that now exist many options like the electric bikes, and of course, ask to the administration that build cycle paths to have a safer experience. Come on to the number 3, no way out. Another inconvenient I know is the public transport schedule. Because at 7 o'clock at night, the main service to go out of the neighborhood ends, compared with another places where I live, where the last bus leaves at 11:59 p.m. Solution number 1, the night bus. A simple way to solve this trouble is a petition to the Route 610 administration for an extended hours of the service. I'm sure that many people will lose them. Solution number 2, from neighbor to driver. They say the idea was another business opportunity since it is the initiative of have many drives that brings their service to help the people to transport wherever they need and earn some extra money at the same time. One of the main options could be apps like Uber or Didi. Solution number 3, pedaling to your nightly destination. This solution basically is the same that the previous problem that talks about the traffic, so we can conclude that have a bike could be more useful. That do you think? Come on to the number 2, everything the light touches, Simba. I will like to say that my neighborhood is totally safe, but every place have a dark side. And certainly the dark side is a very important factor if we talk about the insecurity. So most dangerous and unsafe streets of here are those that don't have decent public lighting. Solution number one, turn lights, please. The power of a good petition is incredible, especially when the causes are so important to our security. So a formal signed petition to the authorities asking for a better street lighting will be the main solution. Solution number two, the light guard. The entire neighborhood can make the difference when all join to a cause. So imagine if we cooperate and each person buy a solar LED-like device that powered on with movement. There are so cheap options and no requires electrical energy because the sun charges it in the day. That device are tiny, but the safe state that brings is huge. Solution number three, the red and blue lantern. Of course, the policemen are the synonym of security. At least it should be in Mexico. So we can count with the men in uniform to protect the neighbors that walk at night across the dark street. Come on to the number one, waterless. Probably the main problem that I heard at first was the lack of water community face everywhere. The water supply is interrupted from Monday to Friday, so unless you have a cistern or water tank, you have to wait to Saturday or Sunday for wash your clothes. Well, the solution number one, if we got a short time, maybe the problem couldn't be the fact that the water stay away for the most of the week. Maybe we can solve it getting a place where store as much water as possible, installing a great tank for this task. Solution number two, become aware of H2O. Talk about other people is the answer again, because I think about the reason of cut off the water supply, and maybe the growing use of the resource was the cause of this, so I hope that we learned the lessons. Solution number three, the flow of administration. I don't want to sound like a person that blame everything on the government, but you and me know that help so much when they propose it. So the entire neighborhood should ask for help and present a formal petition to extend the time of the water supply. One day at least. And that was everything that I want to talk with you about the main troubles of my own friendly neighborhood. I expected that you was enjoy it. Now tell me, what are the troubles in your community and how you face it. I'll see you in the future. Thank you.